Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Thuram. That's headed upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Got a shot away! Just a fraction high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And smartly reclaimed. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Hits one! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Thuram really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold is in a really... He's got Tool! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's a decent clearance. Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Ronaldinho. Jordan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good take in a good area. Goalkeeper's ball. Bastoni. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider. Thuram. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Schneider. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Femi. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Played back in. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Çalhanoğlu, Rudiger. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Haaland. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, easy pickings there. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Cleared away. Vermeer. Spread out to the left. Jordan finding their passes. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Jordan have penetrated. There's the hit! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Thuram! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. Ronaldinho really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the...
And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Now it's Schneider. He's got away. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rodri. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And that should be the keeper's. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ronaldinho is onto this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. Yamal. To Çalhanoğlu. That'll be a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. That is a great pick out. Hitting it! Cristiano Ronaldo is on it. And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that pass isn't the best.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. And he's intervened well there. And it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. Thuram touches it back. Now it's Thuram. Played out wide. In with a header! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Haaland climbs up big. He's got a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Jordan really were asking for trouble there.
Can he finish? He scores! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Jordan go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been cut short. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Oh, what a climb! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Fermin Koundé spots it and intercepts. Yamal looking to run onto it. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This, of course, one of the greatest shrines to European football, indeed, to football all over the globe. The Spotify Camp Nou here, pretty much bang centre in the Catalan capital. And already we're underway here. Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had a hit! Upamecano gets it clear. And here's Owen.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Tunisia with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Messi. Kubo. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Owen has a goal! And he's done it!
Villa very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. Turns and goes back.
Jordan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Conte. Tunisia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Koundé. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
David Villa, face to face with the key. Big chance! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And the shot! Chouameni, Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Owen. Kubo. That's been intercepted. But it's Owen. Oh, that's Owen! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Kubo. David Villa, showing great feet there. Now it's Owen, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Fermin. Rodri. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he was quick to react. Traumeri, nicely intercepted. Fermin. And that's Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. What a throw in. Played with finesse. Can he get onto this? So nearly the perfect ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a great pick out. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Fermin. Now it's Messi. Chouameni. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Owen. So what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Jordan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Kubo. Well timed, excellent interception.
Tunisia are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Now that's well seen too. Kubo. Fermin. Tunisia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that has put paid to that. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's really well cleared. David Villa. Conte. That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he latch on to this? No, that was never going to make it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Owen. Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 3. El dorsal 3.
Zaire Emery, he's going for goal!
El dorsal
Oh, that is very close.
Zaire Emery brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 9. El dorsal 33.
And that's been won straight back. Ruben Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Real chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tunisia find a position of real strength now. Zaire Emery. Now it's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Jordan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Dixon looking for the run. He's had a shot! Has another go! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's El Shaarawy! And that's past the post. That's that, the end. Jordan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Quality ball. Beckham. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Some really good ball movement. Hernandez did well to stay calm there. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well,
Oh, shooting chance! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jordan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni cuts it out, short changes him with that pass. And the pass is intercepted. That's a little off target. Guardiola. Fermin. He could be in here. Still goalless at the moment. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's El-Shaarawy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
El-Shaarawy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice control. Beckham. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's El-Shaarawy. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Got a shot away. No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Guardiola. He's looking to set free a runner. He could be in here. Oh, look. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Real chance! Ribery. Haaland.
Galatasaray clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
El-Shaarawy, and the shot! And one more try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Guardiola. David Villa. Great hit! Goal! Galatasaray! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Guardiola. David Villa. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Haaland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bastoni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho looking to run. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
El Shaarawy! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
He's had a shot! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the keeper beats it away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Haaland.
Jordan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
David Villa. Hernandez. Ribéry. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's an excellent interception. Great chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Guardiola. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Haaland. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. Hernandez. Messi. El Shaarawy. Ribery. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. David Villa. Promising cross. Messi. Now it's Messi. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. And it's Ribery. Nice sequence of passes this. Haaland! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Messi. And he was quick to react. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 4, Pep Guardiola. Number 18, Ribery. Number
Well, there's a
14,
probing ball.
Messi.
Ruben Diaz makes the interception.
20, Erling Haaland.
Messi
Number 13, David Villa.
has a shot!
Number 10,
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
number 15.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Number 21, Mohamed Salah. Number 45, Osman. Number 23,
Odegaard.
Francesco Totti.
Beckham.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Osimhen. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldinho. Can he get onto this? And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night. Football's ultimate theatre. The action has already started.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Up he
hope.
goes! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Salah. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ronaldinho. That has been knocked clear. Now there's a fine ball. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. Shifted it to the flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kante deals with that comfortably. Shapes to shoot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Caicedo cuts it out. That has not gone well. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Jordan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vermeer. Jordan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He is through here. Ronaldinho! More pressure on the opposition goal.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Vermeer. Rodri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Half an hour played now. Can he latch on to this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's El Shaarawy. He could be in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise. And here's Suarez. Pedri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Who played through for the wide man. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Olise. Olise! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
We are into overtime. And that has put paid to that. And it's Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Jordan having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Fermin. Rodri. Koundé. It's Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Serginho. Olise. Defending was strong and firm. That's a little off target. Conte. And it's El Shaarawy. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shot away! And he's straight offside. And he's intervened well there. Botafogo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lobbed in behind. Luis Suarez. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Botafogo back on level terms! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's having a go! There was plenty of power on that. Pedri, El-Shaarawy. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And it's lofted through here. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 92, El-Shaarawy. El dorsal 3.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Serán sustituidos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 2.
Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bayer clears. That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gnabry with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Luis Suarez. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No way through, so back. Now the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's done very well to take that back. Gets his pass away. Nunez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 33.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and the shot! And another try! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! And that has raised the roof! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
3 minutos de descuento.
Botafogo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good alertness. Foot in. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Spread it left. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Now it's Pedri. He's beaten the last man. There's a no-nonsense tackle. In he goes again. It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. No way through. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Driving forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Stoichkov. A real chance if he can get through. He's picked his way through. That's been cut out, well played. A searching ball that into space.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
El Shaarawy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's El Shaarawy. Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's El Shaarawy. Pass somewhat off target. Messi, he has found the way through. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he skips past his man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Firmine really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Adams gets good distance on it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's a key interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Jordan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's onside. Oh, great chance. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
El Shaarawy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Stoichkov.
Jordan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's an inviting ball. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Firmine.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 1 minute at a
He's done
time.
very well to take that back. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach.
Oh, El Shaarawy! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And now, please
So your views on the first half?
Jordan deserved to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Jordan go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 27, Cristiano
And the second
Ronaldo.
half gets underway.
Coming on the field is
Jordan
number
carrying
4,
a one-goal lead. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great position. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's managed to gift it back. Stoichkov. Now it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he was quick to react. Interesting ball. Ronaldinho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
substitution in progress.
That has not gone well. Ronaldinho has another go. Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Well, there was to be no other outcome. Jordan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Egypt, number 9, Stoichkov.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Messi,
Haaland.
number 13,
Jordan
Ribery.
are making a change.
Number
After this, just
14,
one opportunity to do so.
Coming
Oh,
on the
red,
field,
nice interception.
number 21,
Jordan still have the cards to affect this. It's Neymar!
number 8, Beckham, number
Well read,
7,
and the danger is averted.
Substitutions
Neymar
taking place.
with a definite foul there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Bastoni, Upamecano. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Beckham. Could be danger here. He's through. It's Neymar. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. Upamecano makes the interception. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No luck with that dink over the top. Here comes the corner.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out to the left flank. He could be in here. And he's in on goal. He's got away. And the ball's come loose here. Fernando Torres. Four added minutes on the board. Neymar. Floated up and over. Distributed tidily. Kubo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it. Jordan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically.